Today we're in Calgary's Chinatown. We're at the Great Taste Chinese restaurant. It's an old established restaurant that's been around for a long time. They have a good record for tasty Chinese dishes, so let's go inside and check it out. Okay. Order of sweet and sour pork. So lightly breaded with a nice sauce, nice sweet and sour sauce. This is exactly what I wanted, exactly what I wanted. Look at that, look at that.
That's not bad. 944 reviews at 4.2.
Because most of the restaurants in Calgary are around that. They don't go like 4.8, 4.9.
Because the thing is, there's the other ones, like that Eastern Fortune that we saw.
Yeah.
But the picture is just, the food looks like unlocked. It just looks
There wasn't rating on it.
Around like 4. Right? So this is this one, the reviews were like extensive menus and different stuff. Well, all these other ones, it just looks a little rough, even though they had the high ratings.
Because I think the ratings here in Calgary are a little bit harder or something. Usually you get 4.1, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3. You don't see too many restaurants with 4.9 or whatever. So maybe it's harder marking, or maybe it's people from other cities come and mark them down. It's hard to say. So this sweet and sour pork chop is one of the best I've ever had. It's lightly battered, probably cornstarch, crispy. The sweet and sour sauce is just slightly sweet and sour. A bit of tang to it.
I don't know how to play that.
This is really good. Wow.
Hello, salty egg yolk tofu.
Oh,
Thank
What do you mean?
so this is the salted egg yolk coated tofu. So this is a different twist. Usually they put spice and different flavors, but when they coat it with the salted duck egg, it's a unique flavor. So this is a different take on deep fried tofu. So they deep fry it like the regular way, and then they encrust it with the salted duck egg. So nice and salty, lots of flavor. So this is their version of jellyfish. It's got a little cucumber with it. It probably has the sesame oil with the sesame seeds. So this is jellyfish. So it's lightly flavored with the sesame oil. Add a touch, put cucumber on it, so it gives it a nice crunchy texture.
ไม่มีใครสนใจหนูเลยเหรอไม่มีใครสนใจหนูเลยเหรอ
Lots of vinegary flavor. It's got a crunchy texture. Oh, look at that. That is good. What's this called in Chinese?
In Chinese, Guangdong 白切鸡.
Oh, Guangdong Makjamgai.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, thank you. So that's white cut chicken. So this is a simple Guangdong style chicken, steamed chicken, makjamgai, white cut chicken. So simple chicken with cilantro and some chopped ginger sauce on the side for dipping. Chicken, make sure you put lots of the ginger sauce. Order the special chow mein everywhere I go. So this is their version of special chow mein. They have the crispy noodles on the bottom. So they have the cauliflower with bok choy. It's got some prawns, chicken, and scallops. And then you have and squid too. So it's got the crispy noodles on the bottom. Look at that, look at that. So what do you think of this tofu?
It's different. It's not bad. I like it because it's a little bit salty.
Can you try one?
Salty.
Just try one then. So can you taste the duck egg in there?
Yeah.
Strong?
Strong enough.
Does it taste like that? One time we had that duck egg crusted crab. Crab.
Yeah, the duck egg, it stands out. You'll notice as soon as you eat it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Is that a dry sauce or a wet? Like
No.
Powder? Is that wet sauce?
Thick. On the bottom, you can see it's thick pasty.
Okay.
Kind of pasty.
Okay, I gotta try it. The big man. The big man.
Skip one.
So this is the first time I had the deep fried tofu with the duck egg. So I like the duck egg flavor, but never had it with the deep fried tofu.
Yeah, lucky you corrected me, or else we would be in Shanghai.
Wow, that's good.
It's kind of melting. But I think if
I like deep fried tofu, so with the duck egg,
salty, then it tastes more.
nice and salty, lots of flavor. Wow, gotta try this. Their version of pea pod shoots. So it's stir fried simply with garlic. Some people say don't use ginger, but it's a simple dish. It's nice and shiny. So the one we had the other day was pretty good. So wonton soup here. You have the xiaolong bao, which is with the soup dumplings. You have the what are these called? Hot stickers.
Pan fried dumpling.
Oh, pan fried dumplings.
Hot pan fried dumpling.
And you got some egg rolls here.
Spring roll.
Oh, spring roll. So you got some nice dim sum items you can have even when you order dinner. So this is an easy recipe for everyday Chinese cooking. This is honey garlic pork chops. Enjoy. Here we have a couple pork chops. So we're just going to cut the pork chops into smaller pieces. So we're going to leave the bones in. So some of the pieces will have a piece of the bone on it. So we're just going to cut like this. You can use the spare ribs. You can use pork loin, which doesn't have the bone. The bone is pork loin. You can use chicken. You can use different kind of meats. The pork chop pieces, you can deep fry them, or you can pan fry them and use air fryer. So the way I'm going to do it is just going to pan fry them. So I'm just going to coat the pork chops in cornstarch. So I got about maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of cornstarch here. So I'll mix that together. So I'm just going to preheat the pan here at medium to a medium-high heat. I'm going to put about 4 or 5 tablespoons of cooking oil. Add more if you need it. So now I'm just going to put the pieces of the pork chop into the pan. So we're just going to grill it at medium-high heat. So like I said, you can deep fry this if you like. A lot of restaurants just deep fry it just because it's faster. But pan frying it, you don't use as much oil. Avocado oil is pretty good for cooking. It has a high heat setting point. So just add some more oil into the pork chops to make it even cooking, depending on how you heat it. So for me, I put it roughly medium to medium high. So the surface is nicely grilled. So I'm going to just cook the pork chops a little bit more, and then we'll flip it over one time for another couple minutes on each side. Here I preheat a wok at medium-high heat. Anywhere from medium to high heat is okay, depending on how fast you want to work. So now I'm just going to add some oil. So I'm going to use the same oil that I used to pan fry the pork chops. I'm just going to put about 2 or 3 tablespoons in there. So this is honey garlic ribs. I like lots of garlic, so I'm going to put 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. I chop it up, not really too fine, just chop it up. I got about 2 tablespoons of ginger. I just smash it. I don't really chop it up very much. Just to smash it and then cut it into slightly smaller pieces. So just let it fry for about 15 seconds. So you see it's nicely hot on the wok. You see a nice sear mark. So you use a carbon steel pan. I like a carbon steel pan sometimes. A wok, it doesn't have as much surface on the heating coil. So next I got an onion here. I just sliced it up. So onions, ginger, and garlic are aromatics. They bring out a lot of flavor when you sear them. You can also use carrots and celery. And then you can add other veggies too. You can put green peppers or red peppers, orange peppers just for color, but I don't have any right now, so this is just with the onions. So I don't need to cook my onions very long. So next I'm going to bring in some chicken broth. You can go maybe a third to a half a cup, depending how much sauce you like. Some people like the sauce just a small coating. Sometimes you want more coating. So this is about a third of a cup here. So I'm just going to bring this to a boil. So in the meantime, I'm just going to add my sauces. Very simple recipe. So I'm just going to put some light soy sauce. I have the low sodium light soy sauce. So I'll put about 2 or 3 tablespoons in there. And then if you want to keep the sauce nice and light, you don't need to add any more sauces. But I like oyster flavor sauce, even though it darkens the sauce a little bit. I'm going to put a tablespoon in there. So the last thing you add is the honey. I'm going to add that at the end. So if you don't add too much sauce, you don't need to thicken it, but I'm going to thicken the sauce a slight bit. So put about a teaspoon of cornstarch and about a third of a cup of water. So depending how thick you want the sauce, you can add more or less of the slurry, the cornstarch slurry. So I think that should be nice. So you can pour the sauce over the pork chops if you like, but I'm just going to put the pork chops in now just to toss it. So I put the pork chops on paper napkins just to dry out the oil. Now I'm just going to put that in. I'm going to shut the heat off right now. So I'm just going to add some honey now. So just regular honey, put a tablespoon or 2. So depending how sweet you want it. Final toss here. Make sure all the pork chops are nicely coated with the sauce. So now we're going to serve honey garlic pork chops. Look at that, look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. So there you have it. Honey garlic pork chops. Simple, easy dish. You're gonna love this. Now you can order the products and ingredients that I use in my cooking videos. Just click the link below in the description for the Chinese cooking accessory guide. You can order everything online, including the wok that I use and some of the equipment that I use. Thanks for checking out my video, and please give me a thumbs up, and be sure to check out some of my other videos on this channel, and please subscribe. If you get a chance, check out my other channel, the award-winning Chinese cooking channel.